Hey dear, in the series of structures query language, in this video we are going to talk about the commands related to the tables, means how to create the tables with the different schema, different attributes, data types, that all we'll discuss here. Okay, in previous video I have already talked about the different types of data types related, that schema and field records and fields. So that all we'll discuss. So I'm going to open my benchmark. So if you have installed, you can find in the start here, in the start button, that and this is interface. Here we have one local host. Just you can click the local host, or you can create another local host by clicking on this plus sign. So here and I'm going to use my previous, what I have already here, the database. In previous video we have already talked about some commands related database. So how to create the database and rename it, alter, let's drop, how to delete it, that we have already talked about. So please go through that my previous video so that you can use the different commands. Now here I'm going to use this database, what I have already, this SPT is my database here. So in this database I'm going to create here tables. It's not compulsory to create first database to create the table. We can create directly table also, but I'm going to use this database, that is, I think it is one proper format. So let's to use this database, you can just click at here, use and this SPT is the database name, and run it. When you run, you can see it's a green here, down is green command. It shows that it is workable. Okay, so it is working, means no error at all. So now it is highlighted, or right click it here and you can find a set as the default schema. If you click it, right click and set as default schema, that also it works, it will be selected. And in this table, here is no table. I'm going to create here tables. So to create the tables, we have some command. So it is not case sensitive. I have already told you, you can write either lowercase, uppercase, doesn't make any difference. So here is the command, it's create and then table. And then after you can write here table name. Suppose I'm going to write the table name is record, and inside here we have to use the parenthesis. In this parenthesis I must define the schema, means different field. Okay, so first my field is suppose role. Okay, role and data types all together here after the commands and field name, and then here data types. So I'm going to use here int my data type for the roll number, and I'm going to write here first name. So f name is here, name name, and here data type again we have to use that varchar, and you have to define here size. Suppose I'm going to use here 20, and the same way here l name means last name, it's also varchar we can define here. So as a varchar is the data types, and here you can define the size as well as, so it's not compulsory to define the same. And here if you want to add some more also you can, like address and something. Okay, so that also you can do. But if you don't want to, then just only run with this 3 field name here I have given, and this is the run. So the third one, if you click it here, now table is after then if you define this, you can run it, and here is then said, okay, so here is as I have given here this field name, and here is terminating. So you cannot use here terminating, just use the comma. So that's it. So that's good. Sometimes it comes the error that really teaches us. Okay, so here is comma at the last, you don't need to define the comma. So in this way you can. Now its table is created, and here you can, if you do just refresh it here, you can find here table, and if you explore it, our record table is here. And if you just click at here schema, you can find here these are the schema columns, and here the numbers of roll number, and then f name, first name, last name, and also here also you can find, just click at just explore it, and column, again click at the column, you can explore it here. And here is the primary key and foreign key that I have not done, so you can find that also as you can trigger it, so you can use it. That we will discuss in next video, so you can explore like this. Okay, so this is one table is ready. Now if you want to see that tables, so we can see that tables also. If you'll see the tables, so we have to select first. There is the select command, select, and then asterisk. This asterisk, we'll talk about this asterisk later on, but in normally this asterisk means whatever fields records are there in the table that can be selected. Okay, so select asterisk means all everything. So and here this table name is rec. Okay, so our table name is rec. Just click it here and then execute. First you have to terminate the command, so then you can find here the tables. Here is the roll number, f name, last name. So in this way you can find the schema. Here we have not used the record that, but we can see the schema. So now if you want to add, suppose if you want to add some more field name, that also you can do. For that you just you have to use the alter key. So alter, or if you want to delete this, just you can just click at drop, and then table. What you want to drop? Table. Which table? That you have to define. Suppose I'm going to rec. If you'll execute this, it will be gone. Okay, so if you want to do that also you can. So but I have previous I need this document, so that's why I'm not going to delete this, or you can, if you wish, you can execute this. And the next I'm going to add some records, some field name. So you can just give the here alter. What we are going to alter? Table. Yes, alter what? Table. Then which table? You have to find that. Suppose rec. Okay, so rec, and here just go down, and here we have another is add command. Add what you are going to add? So I'm going to add here, suppose contact. Okay, so here you can say the contact. And data type, you must define the data type. Suppose here this varchar always comes with the different size. So I'm going to use here 50, and then here terminating. Just only this, add contact varchar, that what you are going to and where you are going to. That's all, finished. Just click it here, run it, and you can find here. If you'll do the same way and repeatedly, you can use different contact also. Okay, so and let's see here. So I'm going to use here select what? All everything from what? That. Okay, so it's a very easy way to remember this code. You don't need to go by heart. Just select what? All everything means asterisk means all everything, whatever. From what? From the table name. Okay, so you just give the table name and then colon, semicolon to control it. So see here, it's contact also added. So you can do like this, and we can rename. Even we can rename the this file, rename the table. So I'm going to rename the table. Okay, so first we have one like here command, rename command. Rename what you are going to rename? Table, obviously. Table, which table? That is record table. To what? To what? Suppose info. Okay, so in this way, see, it's very simple. Just click it here and run it. Now you can find your table. Here is the record, is the old one. When you do the refresh, you can find here the info. See here. Okay, it's a very simple. If you want to add some more, so I'm going to add here some more records as email. Okay, so I'm going to use here email, or you can just rename the column. You can rename the filter also. So alter, just you can do the alter table. So we have table name is changed, so you can use here info. Our table name is info, and in this info I'm going to just rename the contact into email. So contact into email, that also you can do. Okay, so here is in this place you can do here like rename. Okay, is a rename. What we are going to, from the table we can rename what? But here you have to define the columns. Rename columns. Which column? That contact column. as contact column 2. Suppose we have contact columns, and that I'm going to rename is as email. Okay, so that you can do. And you can also here just after this you can change the data types, also modify the data also, that also you can do. First let's execute this and then you can modify. So here is run, and here if you want to see here like, okay, so okay, so let's select all everything to just change. You can see the changes. Okay, so from info. Okay, so let's see whether it's changed or not. So in the place of contact is, you can see the email. So in this way you can change also, but we have not changed the data. That also, if you want to modify the data types, that also you can just, we have modify command is there. You just click the modify what columns, and then which data type, that column name just you can give and you can modify. So it's a very simple. You can use, you can even replace, if you want to replace the place from one place to another data type, that also you can do. Okay, so for that you can just okay, so let's do that also. Suppose here is alter, and then I'm going to use this email is after. Okay, after or first, at email should be at the first, or after roll number also you can say after. Okay, let's see first after roll. Okay, so because I'm going to just make it after where, after roll number, what, so email. So email I'm going to, it's a modify, so I must write like this, but I have here modify first. Modify command, what I'm going to modify, I'm going to modify this email. Okay, so with that all data type also I'm going to modify also here. Suppose here 50, oh sorry, suppose 50, and after, okay, let's see, let's run this also, and here it's saying that it's green, it's altered. So now if you wish to see here, from here also you can just go to the column. See here at the first in here is the roll number. In the previous, when you do the refresh, you can find here at the first is the as the columns. Okay, so sorry, after roll number you can find here after roll number, before there was F name, first name, but now here is email, then after only F name. So in this way you can just alter, you can change. So I think it's a lengthy video, so let's we will talk some more. You can delete one by one columns, as well as suppose if you want to delete here columns, that also you can say here like okay, so alter, first you have to use the alter table info, and then here drop. Okay, so I'm going to drop this roll number. Okay, so just here you can do here drop what column, drop column, which column, roll number. Okay, so this roll number column I want to drop, so just click here alter table. So alter table has a different command, so alter command has more different related commands. So here is drop what columns, I'm going to drop these columns. So here is your run, and just refresh it, and you can find roll number is gone. Now here email, first name, last name only you can find. Okay, so you can see here like this, or if you want to just see here also, just you can do the select. Okay, so select all everything, and what from info. So you can see, and just run it. You can see here this thing. And from here, if you want to show some specified like a particular column also, that also you can define. So we'll see in next video, we'll talk about this all the things, some more detail, means how to insert the data, that also we'll discuss in next videos. Thank you. I have did this hard work, so please subscribe it, share it, and give some comment. Thank you. See you in next video.